On the dividend news, we do have Referral Foods, which hiked its dividend by 3%, marking 59 consecutive years of dividend increases. We also have HPQ, which hiked its dividend by 5%. Third to last dividend hike we have here, guys, is Agilent Technologies, which hiked its dividend by 5.1%, marking 10 consecutive years of dividend increases. We also have Matthew Internationals, which hiked its dividend by 4.2%, 30 years of consecutive increases. And finally, the last one we have, guys, is West Banco, which hiked its dividend by 2.8%, which has 14 consecutive years of dividend increases. What's up, everybody? This is Antonio here bringing you episode 267 of the portfolio update. So you guys already know it's Sunday. It's time to go over the portfolio, what I bought, what I sold, what dividends came in, and in general, how much we grew the dividend snowball. But in this episode, guys, I will be going over 5 dividend companies or dividend growth companies that are expected to hike their dividend in the month of December. I guess not hike, but declare a dividend hike in the month of December. So definitely stick around. Definitely will be going over those. It's gonna be some great companies. Let me know in the comment section if you own any of those, so definitely stick around. But you guys already know, every single Sunday we come back, we look at our scripts, see how much we grew the dividend snowball, guys. This is completely passive income. We're converting our active income into passive income. Right now the portfolio is making about $366 in passive income, where we don't have to do anything. We could do whatever we want. We could be sleeping in our portfolio. We'll be generating $366 on average every month. And we're gonna eventually get this to the point where we can actually live off of this. So we're gonna see how long that takes. It's gonna be very exciting when we do hit some huge milestones, guys, but we've seen this grow and grow. If we do look at the annual dividends though, you'll see that we are at $4,088.02 so far. We're actually way higher. I need to make those videos for you guys. Actually, speaking of this, I have a couple videos I need to catch up on, so hopefully this week I can make another video for you guys. Quarterly dividends, we're behind on it, but you guys can see the staircase getting larger and larger over time. As I've been really busy in my personal life, this portfolio has continued to work hard for me. I don't have to really babysit it or anything like this, so it's really awesome to see this growth. And then on the options premium, guys, for the month of November, we actually made $0 in premium, but that's okay because in total we are still at 5.38% return on my money invested. This is just crumbs that we were collecting from premiums, selling options, and these little crumbs did add up to a 5.38%, which is a cherry on top, guys. This is on top of the gains, on top of the dividends, so I'm definitely happy with it. I cannot complain about that. And if we look at the options in general, that means about $6,752 that we collected in in premium, and this money did get reinvested back into the portfolio so that it could start compounding. And I'm happy with it. As well, on the dividend payout, you'll see that we do have about 4 companies that have declared dividends. Probably we have a couple more, but the scripts have been broken. And actually, an update on that, I have been working on it this past week. I do have a solution, guys, for this stuff. It is going to be a little bit, it's going to take you another step to get this working, but I got it working on my side. So hopefully if I get an opportunity, I will be releasing a fix for it, a video on how to use it. Maybe next Sunday I'll start using it, and then I'll make a video on how to show you guys how to fix it. So stay around for that. Sorry for the long wait on that, especially because Seeking Alpha did change their API calls. But guys, we have 3 companies that have declared dividends. We had to do absolutely nothing on this, so really love that. And then if I do show you guys on the money invested here, because we do have our goals, we set goals for the year so we can kind of stay focused, stay disciplined, and hopefully, honestly, we are way better off since the beginning of January now. We have achieved a lot more than what we were back last year. But if we do look at the first one, guys, this one's more towards my channel, so it's not really towards my investing, but this is to reach 20,000 subscribers. So if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing with a notification. Help me reach that 20,000 subscriber mark. Definitely would appreciate if you guys did. And if you guys wouldn't mind, drop a big thumbs up on the video. Costs you nothing, and helps out. And then a goal number 2, guys, is to reach $425 per month on average in dividends. We're way away from this, but that's okay, because we are invested in really great solid companies that I'm super happy to own for the long term, and I think that they do have a great growth for dividend sides as well as capital appreciation. They do have a double-digit 5-year CAGR, so in the long term my future self will be thanking me. If we do look at goal number 3, guys, that is to reach $126,000 invested in my own money. If we do look right here, we're at $125,551, so we have about $450 or so more to go. We'll definitely achieve this goal. This one's definitely within my control. And then goal number 4 is to dollar cost average $100 into the portfolio no matter what, at a minimum, even if the market's up, down, sideways, whatever the case is. We've been doing this. And then goal number 5, guys, is to drip an additional $25 every time a company is about to go ex-dividend date. This is more towards a way for me to force myself to deposit a little bit more into the portfolio, and as well try to meet that ex-dividend date for that company, and then collect those little crumbs. And they do compound in the long term, guys. It might not seem like a lot right now, but in the long term it helps out. Every little thing helps as well. Here goal number 6 is to average about $100 and options or in premium. We've definitely surpassed this. And then goal number 7 is to reach 3,000 shares of SHD. I don't know if we'll reach it, but you know, we're gonna try to aim to see how far we can get. We've definitely came a long way, guys, compared to how many shares we were in January, so it'll be exciting to see how we end up with that. And then, guys, as well, if you'll see, we can go ahead and show you the portfolio. So the portfolio is at $283,281.19, guys. On the day change, it is up by about $927, which is about a 0.33%. On the 2-year change, we are up $95,000, which is about a 50%, almost 51%. But on the 1 month, just so you guys can see, 1 month we are still up about 4%, which is about $11,000, which I'm super happy with. Back we were at $272,000 is what the portfolio was valued at, and now we're at $283 since last month. So definitely cannot complain with that growth. On the positions here, guys, we do have about gains about $44,200, which is about 18.50% in capital appreciation. We have about $39 in cash ready to deploy, I guess. And then you guys can see my positions here so far. We been trying to buy some Alphabet and as well as some SCHD lately, but all these positions have been doing really well, and I'm super happy with that. SCHD, we are at 2,689 shares, almost 200,000, 2,690 shares. And then we do have about $1,250 and SNXXX, which is a US Treasury. Earning is a little to no risk, 5%, I believe, a 4 to 5% return there. And we get that on a monthly basis, so definitely love that. And if I do show you the gains here, that's $76,094.11. Been seeing this growth. And then return 37.52%. And then if I show you the projected income, again, I think this is still wrong, $569.99 average monthly, which I don't believe this is what we have. We're actually in the 300s. And you'll see that December is actually going to be the best month for dividends for us, because that's where majority of my positions do pay out, is on the 3rd month of a quarter. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. It'll be a really nice Christmas present from our portfolio. And then on the transaction history here, guys, we do have it to start from the 25th of November all the way till the 1st of December. Not much transactions here, but again, been super busy with my personal life. But again, guys, the portfolio never stops working for me, and that's what I love. And then you'll see here on the 26th, I did buy some SCHD, guys. I bought 3 shares. paid about $88, spent about at a $29 share price, and then you'll see on the 26th as well, I bought some Alphabet, guys. Bought $60 worth of it. Bought about 0.35 shares, and you'll see I deposited $150 of to buy some shares that week, which I already had some money available, so that's what I used to purchase them with. And then on the 29th, guys, we actually got the dividend from SNSXX, which is $4.66. Again, we did actually sell out a lot of the SNSXX to cover my positions in Microsoft, because I believe we have over 200 something shares now, which I'm super happy with. And then yeah, so if I do click this calculate dividends, guys, it adds up all the dividends for me that we made this week. So let's go ahead and see how much we made. And we only made $4.66 in passive income, guys. That was that SNSX dividend payout, which I am super happy with. And let's go ahead and jump over, guys, to the 5 companies that are expected to announce dividend hikes in the month of December. So let's go ahead and get started. The first company that is expected to announce a dividend hike in the month of December is ticker symbol O, Realty Income Corporation. I do have all of these sorted out by 5-year CAGR, so the last one will be the one with the highest double-digit 5-year CAGR, so the highest expected dividend hike from. So for this list, Realty Income is the lowest one. They are in the real estate sector, in the REITs, so they do have a dividend yield of 5.46%. Annual payout is $3.16. Payout ratio is around 74.91%. 5-year CAGR is a 3.55%, so a little bit around that 5-year CAGR, potentially a little bit less. And dividend growth is over 26 years. They do pay out monthly for you, which is about 26 cents every single month. And again, they are a REIT, so they do not become qualified dividends. One thing I did want to throw out on that, but I do just want to show you guys that we are actually in the ex-dividend date the 12th of 2nd. If we look at 2023, if we look, this is actually that current time, but if we look the next payment that they did announce, which was on the 29th, that was the ex-dividend date, they were paying 0.2560, and then they raised it to 0.2565. So that last raise for that month, or I guess that declared dividend for that last month of the year, they typically do announce it. And if we look actually at the very bottom, they do announce this on the 12th of December 2023 is when they announced it. If you look at the previous year, there was around the 13th of December, so probably towards the middle of December is when they will be expected to announce a dividend hike, if they do plan to do that this year. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one, guys, which is ticker symbol PFE, Pfizer Inc., currently trading about $26.20. They are actually in the healthcare sector. Dividend yield is a 6.41%. Annual payout is $1.68. Payout ratio is about 64.73%. 5-year CAGR is a 4.25%. Dividend growth is 14 years. They do pay out quarterly, and they pay out 42 cents every single quarter. And if we do look at the dividend history, if we do look, guys, this is actually, we're on the last month, or I guess the 4th quarter of the 2024. Typically on the first quarter of the following year is when they do announce a dividend hike. You'll see that in 2023, on the last quarter, they were paying 41 cents. They raised it to 42 cents on the following quarter. So if we do look here to the right, that was typically announced around the 14th of December of 2023. So probably again towards the middle of December is when we should see a dividend hike from Pfizer, if they do plan to hike it this year. Let's move on to the third one, guys, which is ticker symbol CARR, Carrier Global Corporation. They're currently trading about $77.37. I wish I had held this company. This has been on fire. I believe when they did the spinoff, it was around $14 when they started trading or so. But anyways, they are in the industrial sector. Dividend yield is a 0.98%. Annual payout is 76 cents, and the payout ratio is 27.24%. They don't have a 5-year CAGRs is because they haven't existed for 5 years technically for this spinoff. And then on the dividend growth, they've been raising it for 3 years. They do pay out quarterly, and they pay out 19 cents quarterly. If we do look at the dividend history, you'll see that typically if we look at 2023, on the third quarter they were paying 18 cents, and then on the fourth quarter they raised it to 19 cents. So if we look over here, we're actually in the third quarter right now, so we'll be going to the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter got declared on the 6th of December 2023, so probably this week we should see an announcement of a dividend hike from carriers. So we'll see if they do continue to do that. So let's go ahead and move on to the fourth one, guys, which is ticker symbol AVGO. Broadcom Inc. currently trading about $162.05 after the stock split. They are in the information technology sector. Dividend yield is a 1.31%. Annual payout is a $2.12, and then payout ratio is 46.36%. 5-year CAGR, guys, is a double-digit 5-year CAGR here of 14.71%. Really awesome there. Dividend growth is over 13 years. They do pay out quarterly, and they pay you out 53 cents every single quarter. On the dividend history, guys, we do have we're actually on the third quarter, so we are actually on the fourth quarter is when they announced the dividend hike. So if we look at the third quarter, $4.60, they raised it to $5.25, and you'll see the difference here. They went to 53 cents from $5. This wasn't a a dividend cut or anything. It was the stock split, so it got readjusted there. But if we do look for 2023, that fourth quarter that got announced on the 7th of December of 2023, I believe this coming week we should see a dividend hike, if not at the very beginning of next week. And definitely would be looking exciting because it is a double-digit 5-year CAGR. So potentially you will get over a 10% hike. We'll see what happens, guys. But let's go ahead and go over the last one, which is ticker symbol MA, MasterCard Incorporated, currently trading about $532.94. This is actually in my dividend growth portfolio, which I'm really excited to hold. They are in the financial sector. Dividend yield very low, guys. 0.50%, less than a percent there. Annual payout is $2.64. Payout ratio is 18.90%. And then on the 5-year CAGR, guys, it's a whopping 14.87%. This means that in the past 5 years, they have announced dividend hikes over 14% or so on average, which is really awesome. And hopefully this year we do get a nice Christmas present from MasterCard and they raise it over a 10%. So I'll be super happy with that. Dividend growth, guys, is 13 years here, and they do pay out quarterly, which is about 66 cents every single quarter. And if we look at the dividend history, we can kind of look, they are on the fourth quarter here, but if we do look for 2023, that fourth quarter of last year, they were paying 57 cents. On the first quarter, they raised it to 66 cents. So when they did announce that, that was actually on the 5th of December of 2023. So hopefully this week we should see a raise from MasterCard, which is in my portfolio. So I'll definitely be looking out for that, and I'm super excited to get that raise for doing absolutely nothing. Gotta love dividend growth investing. But let's go ahead and wrap up this video, guys, by actually seeing how much we grew the dividend snowball this week. So I'll see you guys over there. All right, guys, so we're at the dashboard on the Google Sheets. I already have a copy of this over here, so you can kind of see the difference when we kick it off. But real quick, if we do look at the actual dividend payout, I can't kick this off yet because I am working on something, so I'll be hopefully getting this fixed for you guys very soon. And if I do show you guys the settings, we can go ahead and get rid of this, and then let's go ahead and jump over to Empower so we can grab the latest version of our portfolio that contains all the purchases from this past week. So I'll see you guys over there. Alright, guys, so we're here at Empower on my Schwab account. Click on this green button. It's called Copy Holdings. It copies the content of my portfolio into the clipboard, which then we can right click, paste special values only. I do have all these scripts available for free, guys. All you have to do is help out the channel by subscribing with that bell notification notification, dropping a big thumbs up on the videos. Definitely appreciate it. And here you go, guys. This is actually an old snapshot of my portfolio from last week. If we go to portfolio tools, update for holdings, once you click on it, this will get wiped. It'll parse out the new stuff we just pasted. So let's go ahead and click on it. Give it a second or two, and there it goes, guys. We can jump over here. We can see how much this grew, and it didn't really grow much, but again, guys, we've been really buying really low dividend yielding companies like Google, and so in the long term it will pay off for us. Projected dividend yield, it actually went down 1.55% compared to last week of 1.57%. Yield on cost, we're still at 1.84% on the yearly. We're at $4,402.67. Monthly, we went up about a couple pennies. I guess not a couple pennies, but we went up 18 cents or so, if I did the math right. $366.89 compared to $366.61. On the weekly, we did go up by 7 cents, so $84.67. And then on the day, we did go up a penny, so $12.06 compared to $12.05. Hourly, we're still making 50 cents every single hour. And then hourly work wage, this is if our portfolio was to go work a 40-hour work week, they would get paid an hourly rate of $2.12. We're aiming to get this to minimum wage. We'll see how long that takes, guys. That's going to be a huge milestone when we do achieve it. But anyways, guys, this is actually all I have for you guys in this update. Don't forget to subscribe with that notification. Help me reach that 20,000 subscriber mark. If you have not subscribed already, drop a big thumbs up on the videos. Definitely would appreciate it. Helps out the channel a lot. And if you stuck all the way to the very end, let me know by dropping a hashtag raises, because, guys, we are expected to get some nice raises this month for December. Hopefully it is a nice Christmas present for all of us investors in these companies. The only one I do have is MasterCard. Let me know in the comment section if you own any of these companies that are expected to announce dividend hikes. Definitely would love to know. I will talk to you guys later. Take care, stay safe out there. Bye, guys.